maybe 7, 8 weeks. So I keep you posted on the progress of this topic, but basically it will be done in 7, 8 weeks from tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Next question. This is uh, I can see a personal question. Are you happy with what you are delivering right now?
Yeah. So I'm happy with some of the things that have been put in place, and the claim period and the shipbox were a way to give value back to the holders. And yeah, it was a system that was good for the project, that kept everyone happy for weeks. But I don't pretend to say that everything was perfect, and yeah, I know it was not. So let's improve it and let's do better, and let's do best to push this project.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's
For this
awesome.
next question, yeah, I can recall so many holders are asking about this. So this is the best time that everyone will know who or how many people do we have on the payroll and what are they doing to earn their pay.
So we have Marvin, who manages the events and supervise the moderation of the Discord. Jamal is our moderator. He also assists Marvin during the events to set up everything. I supervise the whole thing and take care of the relations with the provider, the marketing, the collaboration, and the partnerships. Keith manages the crypto part of the Alpha Group. We have right now Abdelrahman, who manages the NFT part of the Alpha Group. We still have Bistrees, who takes care of the maintenance of the sandbox game and the Shiba Mansion, and he also takes care of their development. And we have now LeBron James, who works as a content creator for social networks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Yeah, thank you. Jamal, you have any inputs?
yeah, so that's in total seven. We are seven in total in the team
Mm,
right now, correct? Yeah, right.
yeah.
So yeah,
Actually,
Yes,
just
yeah.
go on, Jamal.
Yeah. So far, yeah, that's good to know that we get to know the team as well, of course, for the what they call this one, transparency of the project. So yeah, the question that I can see here as well is that uh, why does it seem that Discord crew are just in the dark? Like they are not aware of some information in the project. So yeah, yeah, this is the question that was
Actually,
put in the questions as well.
I think Marvin can answer, but I don't think they're in the dark.
yeah, yeah. Just to also give you some updates about our task as moderator in the events team. We are also in charge of the 24 hours monitoring for the security of our server. That's also one of our tasks. Me and Jamal, of course, we always report Amelie. Also, I would want to recognize all the ambassadors that are always supporting us
Exactly.
and helping us to keep the Discord secured. We have some scammers coming in attacking attackers even on our IG and Twitter. We have some fake accounts, so we also monitor it to make our community and server safe and secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about that question, I don't think we are not left in the dark. There's just some information that we are not able to disclose on our end, but we always ask Amelie if it's right time to tell them or disclose the some information because we might spoil something on the plans future plans from
Yeah.
the team.
hmm Yeah, speaking of that as well, some ambassadors, even brought some people, like big time people into the server. So it's something that we are really thankful of. And yeah, we just want to say that we thank you guys for that one so far. Yeah, that's a great answer so far. We are not left in the dark on that one. So another question here that I saw on the channel is that this has been, controversial or somewhat being asked, not just in the chats or this includes in the tickets, anywhere, or even in the DMs. Why do you promise to tell us things and they don't happen or happen months late? Example is the website was meant to have done months ago. So, yeah, that's a question that is being asked by our holders as well.
Yeah. The website was indeed a big mistake on my part from the start to have lacked speed to set it up. As I said a few questions ago, we have a new provider who works on it with obviously new elements based on the new white paper and the future utilities, the new team, etc.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm, go ahead.
and yeah, I just tell. I also saw some questions about my background and about why the former founders left the project to me. For those who don't know me, I was an engineer in the industry. I worked 3 years ago as a manager of an experimentation station. At the same time, I started e-commerce, and then I wanted to fully dedicate myself to it. So I created and managed different stores until the end of 2021, when I started to get interest in NFTs as an investor. And basically, I was like everyone else at that time on the Discord chatting with people, especially in the French chat.
Mm-hmm.
And someone from the team came to me at that time to offer me to be a moderator for the French community. So I accepted the offer, and after that, I became head of mods. Um, and a few weeks later, when Sei left, the founders offered me the role of project manager. So I prepared the roadmap 2.0, the new stacking system, in the shadow of the founders. A few weeks later, they told me they wanted to stop the project.
Oh.
It was logical for them to offer me to take over the project since I had recently become very involved and I was at the origin of the new roadmap. So we negotiated and then we made the decision official at the end of May.
Mm-hmm.
And there are also rumors that I am still connected with the old founders and that they are still involved in the project. This is not true, and we have no connection at this time, and I'm free to make the decision for the project, and I have zero obligation to them.
Okay. So yeah, that sums up the answer so far. Yeah, go ahead, Marvin. I think you have something to say. Oh, not
No,
yet.
no, it's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a great background. Yeah, I was actually a moderator as well here in the community, like the start of the project. I was grinding for VL and just the same story with Emily. And yeah, I saw her from moderator and then upgraded to co-pilot and then manager until, the founder. Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
became I became head of mods just after the hack we had in January before the baby Shiba Mint. At
Mm-hmm.
this time, it was Joe. He was Elite Tower and he was head of mod. And he left the project after the hack, and I I replaced him in this role. So yeah.
Yeah, it was a long journey until this time happened.
Yeah.
Indeed. So
Yeah.
so far, yeah, that sums up the answer for this one because a lot of holders, not just holders, even some people on the social media are asking if maybe the founders are still acting in the background or controlling the project. without telling anybody?
No,
Yeah. So it's really a no. So far,
no,
no
they
contracts, no puppets on this one. Hmm. All right.
no, they are not. I'm the only owner, and I'm the yeah. They are
So it's
they are not
totally,
here.
totally you and the community on this one. No more old founders. So they really,
Yeah,
proceeded with stopping the project. Good thing that it was, passed and not just left to die so far. So yeah, the next question here is that what do we have in the pipeline that will generate revenue in the near future for the project?
yeah. Well, first of all, as we discussed in the past in the Discord, we'll make a vote to see if we can give Kiffman a part of the DAO money to make some low risk trade. But in the future, our main revenue will come from Shiba Labs. It's an unseen utility in the NFT space, and this utility will allow monthly income for the project.
Mm-hmm.
One person from the new team, as I said, will be totally dedicated to its development. I know that there have been questions about it,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't tell you right now more about it. We'll update you on this in due course with the person who is responsible to this.
Mm-hmm. So it's still on the works so far as of now. So some things are still to be disclosed. Yeah, yeah. So
Mm,
it's a good
yeah.
thing.
Maybe we can also open DAO both channel for about Kiffman doing trades for us. Maybe we can can you
Jump in.
give us some Kiffman? What do you think if we do this trade for you for the from the funds?
Mm,
What do you think?
yeah. Keith just sent me a document just before the AMA where he presents how he wants to trade. So maybe if you want to come on stage, it's okay. And but I think it's something to be voted by the community before we take any decision
Yeah,
because
I agree.
some people of the community don't want that. So yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. Maybe Kif is not available right now.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
I
we
don't,
can move forward with the next question.
yeah, next question here is that you talk about transparency. Of course, transparency is important. When you took over so far, in my opinion, we have seen the opposite. So some people are, asking for the transparency on this one, Amelie. So do we have any answers for this so far?
Yeah, I tell that the wallet is public and I gave it at the beginning of the project. I never hid anything. I made a summary 3 weeks ago of the expenses made for the project until now, but I'll make some regular points to list the expenses of the month so that everything is clear and each month we'll have a clear point.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah, that was clear. Do you have any other questions in there, Marvs, so far?
Yeah, I can see another one. This is a very interesting question. You were very confident in your math regarding staking, but seems you were very wrong and many members were right. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand what this person means by that, but about the stacking, I already explained it in stacking information. The system was set up by myself when the old founders were still around with their financial means, and obviously their financial means was a game changer from a financial point of view
Mm-mm.
uh, because it was the money from the mint and from the royalties. But right now, as I said, I was forced to take this decision to remove the claim period and replace it with the marketplace, simply because the claim period is against the OpenSea terms and services.
Mhm. Yeah. Thank
And
you for clarifying.
we risk to see our two collections being banned from the OpenSea marketplace, and obviously we don't want that.
Mm.
Yeah.
I th
So this you also have another basic question that is really interesting. So basically, what is our utilities?
Yeah, so right now we have a qualitative alpha group that
Yeah.
allows all holders to generate significant amounts of money each week, thanks to Kifman, thanks to Abdelrahman. So that's a big utility. We also have our sandbox game, but this
Yeah.
game is going to be promoted even more because we're going to have events there with SST or future token rewards. That's another utility. Finally, we have our marketplace. It will allow us to reward holders in a fair way. And Shiba Labs, as I said, will also be a new utility in which the community will be involved. So yeah.
I'm actually very excited for that Shiba Labs. I hope we can hear some more of it soon. How do you plan to make this project interesting for new investors and gain attention from people outside?
Yeah, at the moment, the most effective way to market and gain attention are through collaborations and partnerships. We have 3 collaborations planned in the next few days and many more in discussion with some big projects. Then it goes through a good communication on networks, and that's why we are a content creator. So yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's awesome.
How about you, Jamal?
I think Kifman is
You have
trying to, get on stage. Can we send him an invite?
maybe we can just ask him later
Oh, okay.
to get some more information about what are his thoughts
Oh,
to share about us regarding the crypto trading. Maybe
oh,
we can move on to the next question.
yeah, that would be great. So let me just check the next question here. Questions so far.
No, Keith, you can hop in, Marvin.
If
Can you accept it?
yeah, uh,
There you go.
There we
If
go.
yeah,
You guys hear me? Okay.
Yep.
yeah,
So
we're good. We can hear you.
thank
Perfect.
you, man, for hopping
Yeah,
in. So yeah, we're
yeah,
excited
no
to
worries.
discuss about your, your trading as soon as possible so far with the offer, because we saw how profitable you are on this one. So yeah, so shall we proceed or
Yeah, so I mean, I sent kind of my strategy that I would propose for using some of the funds to Emily earlier today. So basically, it's just a mixture of like spot trading, like buying like high cap altcoins, ETH, that kind of thing at low prices, and take profits at higher prices, and also a bit of futures trading. So there's a few different avenues we can go to make a bit of profit to cover some of our monthly expenses with that. So and yeah, I mean, I guess we'd have to put up for a vote how much of the capital we want to use for that. I don't know what's available really, or what's ready to allocate towards that. But obviously, the more we put towards that, the more potential profits and revenue we can generate. Uh, in the meantime, while we're waiting for the Shiba Labs utility to be established.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. That's actually a brilliant, idea because we need, sustainability because every month there's an expense. So yeah, that's something that But of course, it will be up to the community so far, right? Like for the vote on how much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead, Marvin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I think very good. But I just saw another interesting question that is mostly asked ever since he joined Discord, and he's a holder now regarding TFG. The question is, what's the update regarding TFG partnership? Is it still possible?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. And we had another conversation this morning, and this is well underway. You'll be kept informed in due course, of course. And yeah, I'm very excited to tell you more about it. And I hope we'll move about it on the next few days.
No, next few. That's giving me, chill so far. I know a lot are expecting it, the TFG partnership.
Yeah, yeah. I actually see that in chats every day.
Exactly. So everyone is looking forward to it. Yeah, who knows?
And,
It's a great opportunity,
uh,
just like everyone said, for the project. Hmm. So,
yeah, yeah, we talked, and he's fully aware of the situation of the project, of our financial means, and he convinced that with what we have right now, we can do some great things, and we already discussed about some ideas. And yeah, I hope we'll be able to give you some good news on the next few days. But I'm optimist on this topic, and I think it will be great.
Yeah,
yeah, thank you so
really
much.
hoping for this.
Hmm.
You still see some more questions out there, Jamal?
Yeah. So that gives us a relief, for the partnership of TFG. So the question I can see here as well is that wouldn't it be fair to pay the team a smaller salary than give bonuses for milestones accomplished? Whitelist targets met would mean you get paid more for performing well and less for not performing. So it's more like
Oh
action.
no. Hey, yeah, I'm
Uh,
just leave it to Amelie.
we've already impressed the team, and the salaries to go on the essentials and wages or wage bills as much as possible. Currently, we have a monthly salary expense of $5,500, which is under the norm for most NFTs projects. So yeah,
Yeah.
we can't let people work full time for a project and don't pay them. So uh, currently, yeah, we have this expense of $5,500 a month.
All right.
Actually, I think it's already obvious that we already have some of our compressing the not we're not actually complaining about